Hello everyone, welcome back to Tartan Samurai Gaming. And today we begin a new Gran Turismo adventure. We're playing Gran Turismo 3 A-Spec for the PlayStation 2. This was when the Gran Turismo series really came into its own. The first game was excellent. The second game was, built on that in a number of ways, but I don't know, it never quite landed for me the same way the first Gran Turismo did. But Gran Turismo 3 really took things to the next level. It was the first time the series appeared on PlayStation 2, and you can notice the immediate upscaling in quality in terms of graphics and frame rate and presentation. So we'll just have a little look at this introduction video first, and then we'll get into the game proper. So yeah, they've gone very artistic with this one, using the PS2 graphics engine to the max. All the different internal elements of the car here. And yes, this game also introduces rally cars, so that's another interesting element to the game. So that's our intro. Now we're going to go into Gran Turismo mode. And first of all, we're going to go to the license center, like I said. So with the licenses, as you can see, we have domestic B, domestic A, international B, international A, special level, which is basically time trials if I remember right, and then the rally license, which is a whole nother thing. But for today we're focused on domestic B and domestic A. Let's get into it. So we're starting off again, the usual, it's the 1000 meter braking challenge, and we're driving a Volkswagen Beetle, which definitely bears more than a passing resemblance to Bumblebee from Transformers. So the Beetle obviously is a very slow car, so we don't need to worry too much about late braking here. What I will say is that the finishing line here is a bit stricter than it was in the previous games. Dear, I stopped about a metre too early there. Alright, we'll try that again. Now, one of the interesting features here, you'll notice my car getting a bit blurry. That's actually the ghost mode. So my previous attempt is actually overlaid with my current attempt to show me if I'm ahead of or behind how I did previously. So it's good particularly for the races later on when you're trying to shave a second or two off your time. If you can get ahead of your ghost, then you're doing quite well. So what I'm going to do is brake just slightly after he does. There we go, perfect. Well, almost perfect. Silver. So, that's trial 1 cleared, and the ghost definitely helped us there. Right, now on to trial B2. Same again, but this time with a Dodge Viper, so a much faster car. Therefore, much earlier braking point required. Again, it might take us a couple of attempts to find the right range here. That is a beautiful car, isn't it? Yep, slightly overran that there. So we try again. Now, because that was a fail, I don't think that ghost is going to show up on our... Yeah, it's only previously successful attempts that will give you a ghost to imitate. So because I failed to complete the challenge there is no ghost. Just slightly too short, too long rather. Right, try again. We'll get this, don't worry. Just takes a little bit of practice. I actually find these challenges more difficult than the actual racing challenges, just because of the timing of them. Oh, so close. So close. If I hit the brakes like 1 metre earlier, I would have been fine there. So it's just before the 900 we want to hit the brakes. Okay. I'll take that. Probably do better, but let's just take that for now and move on. So we got our bronze. Okay, next up, B3, where we got onto some actual driving now. So very simple, just taking a corner. But we're using a front wheel drive car, so that can be a little bit tricky. You see the Deep Forest circuit has definitely had a bit of a graphical upgrade based on previous games. It looks absolutely gorgeous. And my cornering here is far too slow, but it will give us a ghost to work with for getting a better time next time. I still got the bronze though. Do you know what? I'm going to have one more attempt at that because I think we can get silver there. Just one more attempt. I just want to see if I can beat my ghost. He was sliding out there far more than I was. Yeah, so still a bronze, but managed to improve on my time. And you see how it goes. You would just keep doing that until you hit silver or gold. We're not going to do that today, but it's an excellent system for improving your performance. Okay, B4. So same again, faster car. This is a rear wheel drive car. I've gone far too slow there. We'll see. Still got the bronze. That's alright. I felt very slow, but job done. You can definitely see how you could shave 1.7 seconds off that though. Right. On to license B5. Okay. So this one, it's about trying to time your acceleration right rather than worry too much about the brakes. This is more about accelerator control. The Honda Civic will go around these corners pretty simply without using the brakes. At least the first couple of corners anyway. Slight dab of the brakes here, and then onward. Wow, right on the deadline, 36.2 dead, wow. 1/100th of a second more and we would have failed, but I'll take that. So, same again this time, but with a faster car. So, rear wheel drive Mazda MX-5 this time. Skidded a bit there, but done okay. Might be a bit slow this time around though. Yeah. Yep. So you need to take 1.5 seconds off of that time, which I think we can do if we follow the ghost. bit ahead, but not by much. Yeah, still not quite enough, but it is an improvement. Oh dear, went off the track there. Right, try that again. Yeah, it's the problem with trying to cut corners too fine. You'll sometimes end up leaving the track. Right, I think I've shaved a bit more time off of this, but not much. Yep, 35,385, okay. We're edging closer. Okay, this is better. This is definitely better. There we go. Got the bronze. Got it quite convincingly, actually. Yeah. Okay, now B7. What's next? More challenging corners this time. We're using an MR2. So, again, we start off with a weaker car, just to get used to it. Sequential cornering. In other words, lots of corners one after the other. So we're in the deep forest again, but we're at another slightly more difficult part of the track. We're doing okay so far. There we go, first time. Excellent. Not outstanding, but I'll take it. Okay, on to the next one. Now, our final test for the B license. We got a few blind corners. Oh, we're using the Skyline, one of my favourite cars. Very powerful car though, so this could be difficult. This is Trial Mountain, so the biggest issue here is going to be the rock walls. Because the collision detection here is a bit iffy. Sometimes it lets you hit the wall and keep going, other times if you even tap the wall you'll be like failed. So it's a little bit temperamental that way. Yeah, that's a fail. You see, in other cases, sometimes you might have been allowed to continue with that because it was only like the back wheel that clipped it. Well, anyway. probably slowed down far too much there, but just it'll give me a ghost to work with, so that's the main thing. Okay, don't think we're going to get it this time, but we're not going to be too far away. Yeah, 46.2, so I've got to knock 0.2 of a second off that, which I think we can definitely do. And we got a ghost now to help us. Oh dear. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Yeah, yeah. He's away. We'll start again. I made a mess of that. It was going well there until I clipped that wall. Just something you'll often hear people say in Gran Turismo. Okay, that was a good corner. I need to follow up with another one. Yeah, that'll do as well. Now if we can just hold it straight here. Ah, he's overtaking me. Damn. Try again. Oversteer there. That'll do. That was pretty smooth. Yeah, this should be good. Done it. There we go. That's the B license in the bag. Hey. Okay. So that'll do us for today. Once we get, sorry, that's the first part of today's video done. Next part is the domestic A license. So we're just going to focus on getting these first two licenses today. So this time, race cornering. So I think this looks like it's Grand Valley Speedway, and it's that nasty hairpin at the start of the lap. And we're using a Honda NSX, which is a very powerful car, but is notorious for spinning out if you brake too hard. And the difficult thing about this corner is you get a lot of time to build up speed before you hit it. So But again, this is one where our ghost will really help us out with over braking and under braking, etc. See, I hit the brakes far too hard there, I think. Oh no, still got it. Alright, that's okay, I'll take that. Could definitely improve on that though. Might be an option in a future video to revisit these and try and get them all gold, but for now we'll just focus on getting the licenses. I do have things to do today. Right, so again, sharp corner, and we're going to be using the Skyline, so it's a faster car again, 4-wheel drive though. And you got to kind of power slide around this corner if you do it right. Oh, big crowds turned out just to watch me take a driving test. Thank you. As if I wasn't nervous enough already. Okay. Somehow managed to keep that under control. Oh, we got the bronze. Good. I honestly thought that would have been a fail. I thought we skidded too much there, but no, job done. Okay, moving on. But again, you can see how we could improve on that. Right, Honda S2000. No crowds at this one. All right, that'll do it. That'd be a good one to play around with the ghost though, because I think you could definitely get under 30 seconds there if you pushed it. Right, license A4 next. Oh, 3 laps of the 60-meter radius circuit. This is where it gets interesting. The main thing here is try to keep the car constantly turning, but do not spin out. And you're driving a Mazda, which is notorious for spinning out. Oh dear, no, I was always drifting there and I was never fully in control. Right, we'll try again. Oh dear, yeah, classic Mazda. Spinning out at the slightest hint of trouble. I'm managing to take a really simple test here and make it look really difficult. Oh dear. Yeah, hit any cones and you're done. Alright. Bit harsh. Okay. Okay, 1 lap to go. Right, we got it. Again though, definitely room for improvement there. But yeah, I think we'll leave that there for now. Okay. This will probably be the same thing but in a faster car. Oh, it's a 100-meter radius circle this time. Oh, and it's still a Mazda. I don't like Mazdas. They don't handle well. Ah well, let's see how we get on. We're doing okay so far. Yeah, I'll take that. Somehow that was easier on a bigger track. I think because the cornering was a bit more gradual. Okay, right hand, left hand combination corner. Okay. XKR. What's that? A Jaguar? Okay, interesting. Oh, we're going from a rolling start here. Shades of Daytona USA about that. Oh dear, we go straight off the track. Right. I forgot about how much Jaguars tend to understeer. Right. My dad had a Jaguar for a while. Absolutely beautiful car. XJ6 I think was his, if I remember right. One of the cheaper ones. We're not rich. But it was a great car. Classic. Alright. That's the Jag challenge cleared. What's next? So next up, the domestic A license. Right hand corner at the top of a steep hill in Seattle. Okay. Wonder if Fraser's going to be there watching us. Yep, I think that's the Elliott Bay Towers right there. Okay, I hit the brakes far too hard there. But I've got a ghost to work with now. Yeah, I wonder what Fraser's reaction would be to street racers flying past his house. I get the impression he wouldn't be too happy about it. Yeah, not great. It's still within a second, so we've got something to work on, yeah. That felt better. Oh, still too slow though. Just. Wow. 0.018 seconds out. Right. Okay, if we beat this ghost, that should be it. No, too slow. Oh well, try again. Okay, I'm ahead of my ghost here. There we go. Again, see how the ghosts give you that great opportunity to see exactly where you go wrong and just improve on it. Right. Final test. The midfield course. And we're going with a Lancer Evolution. Okay, Mitsubishi Lancer. Quite a fast, usually used in rally cars, but this is not the rally version. Okay. Oh dear. Oh dear. Any chance I can put some racing tyres on this? Right, let's try that again. Ooh. Right, we got a little further that time. Progress, incremental progress. Ran too far wide there. Yeah. As soon as I moved there, I knew I'd done it wrong. Okay, here we go. So hard to keep up speed and not spin out there. Okay, this is going to be very slow, but it's just about completing the track. Actually, it was enough to get us a bronze, so we will take that. Plenty of room for improvement, but that's not what we're here for today. We are here to get the license, and we've done that. There we go. Domestic A license is in the bag. Okay, so we'll leave it there for today. So come back soon for the International B and International A licenses here on Tartan Samurai Gaming. If you enjoyed this video, please check out our other Gran Turismo content and plenty of other retro games on the channel. We are getting very close to our 1,000 subscriber target. We're now only 44 followers away, so please give us a subscribe if you haven't already. Until next time, thank you all for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye for now.